Hey guys, Amy here. Welcome back to my channel. So I know I really haven't been shooting a lot of videos lately. That's just because I've been crazy busy. I've got everybody coming over to my house for Thanksgiving, so you know how that goes. But I did want to share a few things that I have been doing over the last month and a half or so. But first, before I do that, I went to Barnes & Noble's today to check out to see if they had the new Flow book for paper lovers. They just released, I think, volume 6, and I have volume 5, and they didn't have it, so I was kind of bummed out, but I did get this issue of Somerset Studio, you guys. I absolutely love it. And what's really, really awesome about this, I actually thought that this was the one that featured Lori Marie Jenkins. Let me get this crinkly thing out of the way. But it's not. So I was a little disappointed in that. I'm not sure which issue she is in, but she is featured in one of these mixed media magazines. It might not be this one at all. I have to go back and double check for her altered books. And so I was kind of looking for that as well. But this one does feature Southern Gals Designs, you guys. This is her artwork right here. I am so excited. So she's on YouTube as well. Let me just go right to her little article here. I really, really love her form of art. If you guys haven't checked her out, I will link her in the description box below, hopefully, if I remember. But her name is Tiffany Goff Smith. She's got a Facebook page. I follow her on Instagram. And she just does some really cool art, and she's got, she's featured in these 3 pages right here, these 4 pages right here. So again, it's Southern Gals Designs on YouTube and Instagram, and then I think she also has a website. So that was kind of cool. I'm not going to flip through this whole book. But I will tell you that it is pretty amazing. There is some really cool artwork in here. It does feature paper mache and lots. It also talks about the new trend, the artist trading coins, which really isn't new. The artist trading coins actually has been going on for, I think, over a year now. So but it's just got some amazing junk journals and art journals in here that just blow my mind. The artwork is just tremendous. And if you're into mixed media, you know, you're going to want to check out this magazine because it's pretty cool. So I will show you this. This is really neat. These 3, I think these are made of paper mache. Sorry about my lighting. Oh, the glare is horrible. I am not in my craft room. I'm at my dining room table. Yeah, so anyways, I've barely taken a look at it. I kind of, you know, skimmed through it. But I'm not going to go page by page, but I will say it is a fabulous magazine. It is a little pricey. I mean, not too bad. It was $10, $9.99 plus tax. When I first looked at it, I thought it was $12, but that's the price for Canada. So the US is $10. So not too bad. I don't buy a lot of magazines. I have one more issue of Daphne's Diary coming, I think, in December. And then my subscription ends. So anyways, I just thought I would share that real quick. I also, over the last couple weeks, have gone to a few thrift stores. I gotta say, I'm very disappointed that most of the thrift stores in my county no longer accept books, you guys. It's crazy. So I'm going to have to go outside of my county. There's 3 thrift stores in a county that's about 10 miles from me. So I'm going to have to start going there looking for books. I did find some hardcover Reader's Digest books online, and I've already gutted them. I'm going to be making, so I just did this over the last couple weeks too. These are in really good shape. So these are going to be some either if I can get them done before Christmas, some Christmas junk journals. This is a red one. Or winter themed junk journals that I'm going to be selling. So I've already got them gutted. The spine is in incredible shape. And I bought these from a gal here on YouTube. I think it was YouTube. I think she has an Etsy shop. So I will try to remember to link her down below. But she's got some good books. So I bought several sets of these. I want to say back in the spring. And I'm just finally now getting into it. But I thought this blue one would make a really cool. They're in such good shape. This one would make a really cool winter theme. I think this is kind of like a greenish color. This would make a really neat winter theme. The red ones, I'm thinking Christmas. But I'm going to alter them anyways. I'm going to paint them and alter them anyways. But some of this will be showing through the background. But they're completely going to be altered. And then they're going to be made into junk journals. This one is kind of a tan. But yeah, as you can see, the spine is awesome. I think these are 1988 editions. And this is a really pretty green one, which will make a really neat Christmas one. So that is what I have been doing. So I've got these all gutted. I've got 6 of them. Wait, yeah. So I've got those gutted, and I also started... I've been tea dyeing paper like crazy. So I just kind of want to show you some of the paper that I've been tea dyeing. So I've got some of this graph paper. And I don't know, it turned out pretty cool. So the graph ink itself was like a blue color, but when I tea dyed it, it kind of turned green. So I thought these would be perfect for Christmas junk journals. I also dried them and cooked them on a muffin pan. So you can see the little circles, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, so I did a bunch of graph paper. So I got a ton of that. This one turned out really neat. I love it. And I like doing the tea because, you know, then you don't smell the coffee. Some people, that bothers them. I love coffee, so it doesn't bother me. But I am going to be selling these journals. So, yeah, so I've got those. And then I did some line paper the same way. So I've got a ton of that going on here. And then... so you can kind of see the circles. Not only did I use like a muffin pan to dry them, but some of them I also used like the grill pan, which I thought was cool because it left like these grill marks. So, and then this is just regular copy paper. So I've got 3 different types of paper that I've been tea dyeing. I think I went through a whole ream of this kind of copy paper, but I love the lines. I think that is so cool. So some have lines, some have the circles from the muffin tin. It's just kind of whatever worked. Yeah, so this took several days to do all of this, but I wanted to get it done before Thanksgiving so that Good Friday I could work on getting them sewn in. And I want to do some stamping and all of that. So yeah, I've got quite the stack of tea-dyed papers for the inside of these journals. So I'm super excited because I've got some really awesome ideas for that. Another thing that I did back in September, early October, I think, was I was playing with my jelly plate. I know I posted this, I think on Facebook and on Instagram. I don't have a separate account for Instagram or Facebook yet, so I don't have that linked in my description. I know that some of you already follow me. Eventually, I'm thinking if I ever do get to 1,000 subbies, I might open up a separate one. But for now, I just use my personal account. But I did some of these really cool jelly prints with leaves. Of course, all the leaves are gone now here where I live, but I think they turned out really cool. I haven't had my jelly plate for very long, but some of these are going to go in a flow journal that I'm working on. So I'm also joined a swap, you guys. I joined the swap with Rosemary Morris. I've been watching her a lot lately because, like I said, I'm my real passion is the junk journals. I want to get back into that, as well as just my freeform art, whatever I'm feeling. And so, yeah, I was just playing around with these, and I joined a trashy junk journal swap. So it's a flow journal swap, and I'm super excited. I am not going to share what I'm going to put in there because I don't want the gal who I'm swapping with to see. This one is probably one of my favorites. I just think it looks so cool. Yeah, so I'm super excited how these turned out. I can't wait for, you know, to play around more with my jelly plate, but that's not going to happen probably until, gosh, I don't know. I probably won't get to it until after Thanksgiving. Yeah. So some of them turned out good, some of them not so good, as you can see. I know the lighting isn't the greatest in here, but I still wanted to share. I am in the process of moving furniture around in my craft room. So that's why that's another reason why it's not easy for me to film right now, because I just don't have it set up. I'm trying to do a different setup because, you guys, come January, I want to start doing some live streams. So I'm excited about that as well. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing, some jelly printing. Like I said, I gutted these journals and I have them all ready. After Thanksgiving, I'll be finishing these up. I know I won't get to it this weekend because I've got lots of stuff going on. And then I also went to a thrift store, so I've got a little bit of a haul. Not a huge haul, but a little haul. So the one thrift store that I went to had one book, you guys, and it was out in the hallway, in the entranceway as you first walk in, and it was free. And luckily, it's a super old book. So I'm pretty excited about that. So the Reader's Digest books are usually glued books, so I use those for junk journals. But I look for old sewn books for my altered books that I do via Lori Marie Jenkins style. So I found this one and I'm super excited. It's a sewn one and it's got a really good spine. I love the cover. It's a perfect size. And the pages are, you know, kind of aged. So, oh, there's some cool pictures in here. I may have to go through and pull out. Oh, I guess that's just the only one. There's only one illustration. So, yeah, that was a pretty good find. But, yeah, I'm going to have to, in order to find books, they're becoming scarce. And then I went to a Goodwill store. And I found this. This is so unique. I am just in love. Of course, I'm going to use this. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to use it. But yeah, the glue is coming off. But I just thought it was so cool. These are leaves. And I need to preserve it somehow. There's a couple little puncture marks here. And the leaves are starting to come off. So I want to make sure that I glue those down. And then it's just got this really cool, it's from Honduras. It's just so earthy. I just love it. It was $2. I don't know what type of leaves these are. But like I said, they're starting to fall off, so I want to make sure I'm very careful with it. And maybe Mod Podge them back down again. I'm not sure if I'll leave this little guy on here or not. I'm thinking I will leave it just as it is. And then look inside. This was meant for a photo album, but I'm not sure I'm going to use it for that. And then I think you slip the photos. So this paper is like handmade woven paper. It feels woven. I don't know. It is so unique. And in between each page has one of these little protectors. There's not very many pages in here. But yeah, I just thought it was a very interesting book and a very unique find. So I grabbed it for $2. And then I just got some little piddly stuff. Like I got these little wooden ladybugs. I thought for spring I could use these on some projects. And these cute little strawberries. I thought these would be cute for some projects. And then for the Christmas books that I'm working on, I found this. So this is like stationery. Let's see if I can get this open. Okay. So I thought this paper was really pretty. It's very Christmassy. I don't know, it just feels great. It's got a beautiful embossing on it, metallic embossing. Hope you guys can see that. And then of course the musical instrument. So I don't know how many pages there are. Looks like quite a few. And yeah, it's like clip art. So I thought that this was really cool. And then it also has the matching envelopes, which are really pretty as well. They are long, so I don't, they wouldn't really fit inside a junk journal unless I fold them this way. But they also have the French horn on there. So I thought that was really cool. They're really pretty. And I did pay, I think I paid $2.99 for it, which, I don't know, for me it was worth it. I just thought it was beautiful, and I thought it would really go good with my junk journals that I'm working on. So I got that. And then they had, for $1, they had this really cool magazine called Art Doll. And I never find anything like this. I thought this would be really great. I struggle so much with my focal points for my books. And I do belong to Lori Marie Jenkins' Patreon, so I do get images. But look at these images, you guys. Some of them are so cool. So I'll probably be, look at that. Look at that fairy. These are going to be awesome for an altered book. And of course, I'm probably going to scan them just for my own use. Because of copyright reasons, obviously you can't sell them. But these are all like handmade dolls. They're gorgeous. So yeah, I'll definitely be using this. Probably not going to flip through the whole thing, but there are some really interesting characters in here. Yeah, so I thought that this would be great for some altered books and stuff like that. So Ooh, here's some Autumn Princesses. So anyways, this was a great find. This is like, it feels like it was brand new. I'm not sure what year this is. Yeah, not quite sure. 2006. Autumn 2006. Alright. So I think this was, yeah, I'm just shocked to have found this. So that was a really good find. And then, yeah, so like I said, most of the books, they're not accepting books anymore. So what they had is pretty much going to be the end of it. So I did get a few. I did get this. These are also hard to find. This is one of those record books. It's a 4-column record book, and it was from Staples, so it's almost brand new. So I got that. And that was $2, but I thought that was a pretty good deal. And it's sewn, so I should be able to rip these pages out pretty easily and use them in my journals. And then I really liked this cover. I think that this is a sewn book. Let me see here. Yeah, this one is sewn. So I probably would save this for an altered book. I usually, like I said, try to find the glued, the Reader's Digest ones. I love the colors. This one is pretty thick and heavy. So if I did use this for an altered book, I would have to remove a lot of pages. So I'm not quite sure about that, but the cover was very interesting, and so that's why I grabbed it. And also, like I said, most of the books they had left were soft cover. So these I thought were a good size. So that's why I got these, and they are also, I think these are sewn as well. Yeah. So, but I liked how the paper was kind of ripped. The edges were ripped, torn, instead of cut evenly. So I thought that was really cool. The only thing is that it is falling apart. So it might be just glued. It might be glued and sewn. I have to look a little bit closer, but yeah. So I thought this would be a good size for a junk journal, but we'll see. This might be one I want to read. I don't know. And then this is by the same author. It's just disappointing they're not taking any more books. Again, this one is kind of falling apart. So, yeah, it looks like it's sewn though. So I'm not quite sure if I'll use these for altered books or junk journals. And then I got this one. I liked, this one is kind of big, so I think that this one would be better as a junk journal. Let's take the sleeve off. I like how it has the original library pocket in the back with names and dates, so that's kind of cool. And this one is also a sewn book, but because of its size, I'm not sure. I hang on to the sewn ones just because they're really hard to find, especially vintage ones. And this really isn't even that vintage. I think this is 1971. So I really like to find ones that are, you know, 1950 or, you know, 1920s. I do have some of my dad's old books, but I will never tear those apart. So that one, and then I got this one, Into the Forest. Again, I thought this one might make a good cover. Here's one that I might read though. I might actually read this one first. And this one is sewn. but it is quite a bit bigger. So yeah, that is it, guys. So that is pretty much my Goodwill haul. Just some of the things that I've been doing. And, oh, I will show you some of the other books that I've gutted. I also have some of these books ready. So this is just I already started to paint it, but I'm not sure. This is another Reader's Digest one. I think I'm just going to redo the whole cover. And then I have some children's books. Oh, wait. This one for sure I thought would make a really cool Christmas one. I'm going to try to do like a leather effect here. I already kind of covered up some of the spine, but I don't want to cover up any of the front or the back cover. I really like that. I really like that design. So I got that one ready. And then I've got some of these children ones that I started to kind of alter. So I'm going to make them with a larger spine. I've already taken out the pages. So these aren't really vintage. This is The Princess and the Pea. This one is King of the Beasties. But I thought they were really cute. This is $19.99. This one is, I'm not sure. Scruffy the Tugboat. This one is $93. So they're not, they're not the old ones, but I still think that they would make cute little children's journals. And then I got a Sesame Street one. So that is what I've been working on. I like to do them in bulk. I like to do all the covers first, and then I do the pages and the decorating. It's just easier for me to do it that way. So I've got a lot of projects going on, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and say hello. Thank you so much for watching. Pretty soon I will be doing a giveaway. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So I will be doing that pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. If I don't come on before Thanksgiving, I wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Talk to you soon. Bye.